Guys, thank you so much for hopping on. My name is Adam Peterson. We were going to be going over new hire training. And let me share my screen here. Make sure you guys can see it. All right, let me know if you can see my screen.
We've got it.
All right. All right, happy 2025. I should say the Bears are undefeated this year, and the Packers have not won a single game this year, so life is good. I am feeling great. Now, let's get into some sales training and make that money. Now, new hire training is super important because there's a lot of boosters out there. Once you guys get this, it's going to be like riding a bike, but we do have these trainings every single month, so if you ever want a refresher, please feel free to hop on. And if you want to do a training for your store individually, we're always here for you. Just reach out to me or your boost or you show your DCI account rep, and they can set something up, and I'm happy to do one-on-one trainings with you guys as well. So today we really wanted to talk about new hires, how to activate. I'll show you some system stuff, how to go through an activation, kind of the promos, and some best practices on really maximizing your sales. So at the end of the day, we're all here to make cash money. We're all here to make as many sales as profitable, and that's what we're going to coach. So it starts with your mindset, right? Now, it seems very simple, but it is important, right? We all have so much going on in our lives in our day-to-day, and we have to understand that when we cross that threshold, we enter into work, all our problems stay outside that door. When you come into the work, it's time to be professional. Leave your problems at home. When you're at work, you want to be professional, act like a professional, dress like a professional, and your customers will see that. It creates authenticity. It creates professionalism. It's going to people to believe in you. And one thing that really helps a buying behavior, it's all kind of in your mind. It's not a what they call subliminal buying behavior. That's the word I was looking for. The subliminal messages that can be sent in selling, and it starts with a smile. A smile is free. You have no idea what difference you can make in somebody's day by simply having that smile. When a customer walks into your store, that greeting sets the tone for that visit. So a customer walks into your store, you have that positive mindset. You want to, you're not a clerk, you're a solutions professional. You walk out from that behind that counter. You get out on that sales floor. Hey, welcome to Boost. My name's Adam. Are you here for our promos today? You greet that customer with a smile, and you're just starting things off on the right foot. You want to dress appropriately, wearing your Boost dress code. Because if you look good, you're going to feel good. When you feel good, you sell good. And when you sell good, you get paid good. So make sure that you aren't wearing any open-toed sandals. You want to look like you're working, basically. Like you're working at a Boost store. It's not like working at the beach. You want to dress as a professional when you're in your store. So your Boost branded shirt or Boost branded name tag, all that good stuff. No ratty clothes. Look like a professional. So that means either a Boost shirt, a Boost name tag, something branded. It could be from a vendor or from Boost itself. If you don't have any Boost gear, let us know. We can help you out. If you notice right now, if you order 5 devices, you can get a Boost shirt on the DCI website. So order those devices, order those shirts. You can get those shirts that say add a line for $1 a day. Those shirts are out there at DCI orders for you guys right now. That's a great silent salesperson. You can have a shirt on that says add a line for $1 a day. And you think about that. What a great pitch that is. Wait, you tell me I can only spend $1 a day and have an extra line of service? Absolutely. That's Boost standard. $30 add a line. It's $1 a day. So those shirts are out there for you guys now. When it comes to these training calls, when it comes to anyone new, the Boost mLearning site, boost.mlearning.com. This is your handbook. This is where you're going to find everything. This is where I find all the stuff for your calls. It's all right here. So everything being presented to you is all on these sites that you guys have access to. So I want to make sure you guys really use that. And let me take a second, just kind of do a live walkthrough. I'm going to hop out the presentation to show you this site and kind of show you what's there, because this is so huge and it will help so much when it comes to knowledge gaps. And one of the things that's really cool, they just added to the Boost mLearning this year. In 2020, oh, the slide says 2024, so I gotta correct that. Still doing that apparently. So in 2025, Boost has now added that, and let me show you what it looks like. So go over here, and we want to go to Boost mLearning. Oh, so I'm already. So let me go back to the home screen here. Okay. So when you go to boostmlearning.com, this is your home screen you're looking at right here. Now, if you look at the banner, you'll see Boost Mobile Foundations Training now available. This is essentially going to take what we're doing right now and expand on this to bite-sized training pieces that you guys can do on your own. If you look down here and scrolling down, you see where it says Advocate Alert Boost Mobile Foundations. This is what you guys want to be taking. Anyone on this call, after this call is done, get on to boost.mlearning.com and go to the Advocate Alert Boost Mobile Foundations. When you click on details here and you want to hit browse, that's how you launch the content. So it says unassign or browse. We don't need to assign it. We just need to click on browse. That's what will pull it up. And then you'll see that they have Advocate Alert training out there that any new hire should be taking within 7 days of their start date. This is brand new. This just came out January 2nd. So they do have this training out there for you guys to take, and they have tons and tons of different classes available. Let me show you some of those classes. Log back in here. One second. Well, trying to find this here for you guys. Let's go back out and try it again. I know it's up here because I just found it this morning. I was down here under Advocate Central. Bear with me here, guys. Oh, that's why it's freezing me up here. Cancel it.
Adam, are you looking for that training?
Yeah, the train list to pop up. I don't know why it's not popping up here.
Just basically in the search on the top, just type in Boost Mobile Foundations. Oh, here.
Yeah, sorry, this is brand new. So there it is. Okay. So yeah, so it's up there. You type in foundations. Thank you, Robert, for that tip.
You're welcome.
You can see.
But that's how you basically solve these problems, right? That search there is for you to really find those specific trainings. A lot of times they're hidden. They're not easy to find, but I think you guys.
Yep, up there. You click on the search button, type in foundations. That'll pull that up here. And now you can see all the different classes. So you can see they have Welcome to Boost, tools, phone plans and phones, how to have a great sales conversation, starting the sale, overcoming objections, close and disclose, the great sales conversation review, CIP, activations, account management, handling escalations, and a final assessment. So you guys, there's a lot of classes here, right? Obviously, I can't cover all of these in a 30-minute call, but I wanted to make sure that you guys knew where this was because this is brand new to me, just like it is to you. I'm going to go through all these this week as well, so I'm very familiar with them for our next month's call. But you can see all these courses are out here for you guys. So anything that you are need to get brushed up on skill-wise, all your courses are available on Boost U. And again, any new hire within 7 days, you want to make sure that these are all completed. All right. Now, back to our presentation. So one of the big things for new hires is it's important to learn the rate plans. When you go through the trainings, they're going to cover them. I'm going to do a shortened version of them for you here, kind of giving you the cliff notes, right? So our bread and butter is going to be our $50 and our $60 plans. You'll notice if you're new, you're seeing the $55 or $65. Or if you're new and you're going to the systems, you might get confused. Our posters advertise $50, but it's saying $55 automatically. Well, that's because that $55 is if customers don't have auto pay. What's kind of the same across the board, whether it's Cricket, Metro Boost, everyone is now requiring that customers use autopay, or not requiring, but recommending strongly customers use autopay because it's getting $5 off their bill. to bring it down to that lower price. And the reason that's so important, why they want customers on auto pay, is those customers stick. If a customer's money's coming out of their bill every month, they're much more likely to stay with you months 3, 4, 5, 6, and beyond. And you guys get paid commission in those months as well. So by having an auto pay, those customers are going to be stickier. They're going to stay with you longer. So we want to make sure every customer is on auto pay. Kind of one of the best practices with that is just use the assumption clause. Which debit or credit card do you want your bill to come out of every month? Use that assumption clause on there. If a customer tells you no, like, oh, you really are going to want to do this, you essentially save $9 a month by having auto pay. You're going to save the $5 on your rate plan plus the $4 in-service fee for paying at your store. So that customer saves $9 every single month by simply having auto pay. So make sure it's on everyone's bill. So your regular rate plans are there. If you look at us compared to our competition, we have better deals than everyone out there. We have better deals in Metro. We have better deals in Cricket. We have better deals in Total. So Boost is a game changer. You guys that are selling this, if you're a multi-carrier, obviously I want you selling Boost more than anyone else you guys have in your stores. And this is just kind of the numbers to back it up. The promotions that are out there, you can't be beat with Boost. It's great compensation, great plans, great devices. Now, lead offers out there. These promotions are all also back on that M-Learning. Let me show you briefly. Where do you find all the promos and all the pricing? So back on that M-Learning site, that same site that we were at before. Let's go back to the home. And where do you find all of our promotions? Because there's so much and it changes all the time, right? You scroll down here, you'll see product plans and tools. This is that same site for our new hire trainings. You go down here, product plans and tools. You click on that, and you can click on plans and offerings, and there is the promotions deck. Or let's try this. Let's just try Robert's version. Can we just type in promotions deck? See if that works for us. There it does. Same thing will pop up, right? So you have to go through that difficult path. Use that search box, promotions deck. Anytime you want to know promotions decks, you pull it up, click on browse, and then this is where these slides are. These slides that I have in this deck for you guys, they're all right here. They're all right here for you guys. So if you want to know like what promotions have ended, it's all at your fingertips. What are our lead offers currently? And I have these exact slides just copied and pasted into that deck for you guys. But I want you to show you where you can get them at. So, give a man a fish, you eat for a day, teach him to fish, you eat for a lifetime. I'm trying to teach you guys to fish here, right? So I'm not going to go in depth on these offers because of time. But you can see real quick here, it tells you what rate plan they go on. Like the Moto G 5G 2024. You can put it on a $40, $50, or $60 rate plan. And on port, it's free. Non-port is $9.99 rather. Upgrade $9.99. And it's currently on a go-go, get one free. And there is no add-a-line promotion. AAL stands for add-a-line. BOGO stands for buy one, get one. Go-go stands for get one. So you see these offers are all here for you and the start and end dates. You see these go all the way through January 27th. If you go down to like our 4 for 100 or 4 for 120 plans, those are in here for you as well for our family plans. And then our non-CIP offers. For those of you that are new hires, CIP essentially means customers need to have a discount and an ID to be a legitimate customer to receive a discount on their phone pricing. That's what CIP is. And again, everyone is doing this because it reduces fraud. If a customer actually gives you an ID, you know it's a real person. They're a lot less likely to commit fraud from you guys. So really important that you guys have that, but some customers don't have IDs at all. And we do still have offers for those customers. So new without ID verification, without that CIP, you do have offers for those customers as well. And no port, no problem. If a customer's come in, they're just new off the streets, tons of offers, low price phones for those customers who are not porting. They're just coming in, getting the new phone off the street. Add-a-line promotions are in here. Any special deals on add-a-lines? Well, yes, the Solero 5G 2024, currently $15 on an add-a-line. Again, has to be add-a-line on a $50 or add-a-line on a $60 rate plan. All right, any questions on the promotions before I move off of this? Okay. All right. So we have these slides are in here. These are all just in that same area where I just showed you guys. These are all those exact same promotions. So they're all right there for you at your fingertips. So we just went over all those. Now, before I get into the systems of how to do that activation, I want to go over some best practices to really help you guys crush your sales. This is something, it's kind of a conglomerate of best practices from our biggest dealers. So put your listening ears on, take some notes, because this is a new hire training. And if you want a great start as a new hire, use these practices from jump and make this part of your game, right? So number one, never assume that one line sale. Always think about 2 lines. What's better than selling one iPhone 15, which the iPhone 15 promo for $149.99 was extended until the 27th of January? What's better than selling one of them? Sell 2. And this works for more phones, just the iPhone 15. If you can't get iPhone 15s, use this same premise to other phones that you have in stock, right? So people are advertising 2 iPhone 15s out the door for under $300, right? So that'd be 2 iPhone 15s at $149.99 each. But don't just advertise one, advertise 2. If you get iPhone 15s, 2 iPhone 15s, $149.99. That will get you traffic in your doors. You know, I promise you that will sell. If you can't get the iPhones, use it for a different device, but advertise 2 instead of just the 1. All right. Now, also, you want to turn incoming calls into your sales. And when people call your store, you don't ever just want to answer your phone. No, hello, Boost Mobile. Oh, we're up until 7. Okay, bye. That's a clerk, right? Every time, every interaction, even a phone call, is an opportunity to sell. So when those customers call into your store, don't clerk that phone call. Pitch a promo. Hey, thanks for calling into Boost. We have our New Year's promotion. Are you calling about a promotion today? Oh, no, I just wondering what time you're open until. Oh, we're open until 7. But hey, before you know it, I just want to tell you about that promotion. You can get an ad line, and you can get a $300 phone for as low as $10. Is there anyone in your family who might need an ad line service? You know, they'll say yes, or they'll say, no, I'm good. All right, thanks. Well, we can't wait to see you. You know, pitch. Sales is a numbers game. You have to pitch to every customer. Even if it's a phone call in, tell them, hey, we have a great great offer for our existing customers. Do you want me to check your, we have a great ad-line offer for existing customers. And while I got you, can I check your upgrade eligibility? You know, it takes 2 seconds to check an upgrade eligibility. Turn those phone calls into sales. All right. Now, existing customers, deals under 50. This is another best practice for one of our dealers. They go out there, they use their social media campaigns, and they talk about deals under 50. Get out your door today with a deal under 50. And where they really target this is their existing customers. And they're looking to target existing customers, and they're using their ad lines. So if you're a brand store and you've Smile and Dial, you can call customers, hey, we have a great offer right now. We have a deal under 50. It's an extra line of service, and you get a Samsung A15. You can walk out the door for under $50 with the phone and with the service. Sound good? And get those customers into your door and close. This offer works. And how does the under 50 work? Well, ad lines are prorated. Ad lines on a 60-hour plan is a $40 ad line, right? So, but it's prorated. You get in the middle of the month, that's going to cost you $20. The Samsung A15 is still $10. So you can see you're only at that 40 and 10 here, or in my example, it's 25 and 10 would have been $35 because it's prorated, right? So you're under 50. Now, this dealer does waive the setup fee for customers taking advantage of this to truly get them out under 50. So that's up to you. But I just wanted to share this because this best practice does work. Deals under 50. It's for existing base, pitch an ad line, which is going to be 30 or 40, and then your Samsung A15 at $10. Another one, another way, leverage our partnerships with Acima and Progressive, our financing options. So if you have a customer that's looking to walk out of your store, you know, before they leave, never let the customer leave without telling you why. Hey, what's stopping you from purchasing today? Don't be afraid to ask that question. It's just too expensive. You know, that's what you're going to get a lot of times. I just don't have the money right now. I don't get paid till next Friday. That customer tells you, cool, I'll be back next Friday when I get paid. Or, you know, next time I get paid, I'll be in your store. Those customers, if you told them, well, what if I told you I can get out of my store today with this phone, with your service, you can walk out working for under $10. Would you be interested in then? Oh, yeah, of course I would be. Then that's where you leverage Acima and Progressive. Those are 2 leasing options you guys can have. If you haven't signed up with them, reach out to your DCI account manager or your Boost account executive. We can put you in touch. You can sell with one, with both. It's up to you. But it's a great financing option. All right. Another thing that I want to talk about is bundle selling. For any new hire, to really succeed, you want to get the practice of bundle selling. If you're new and you get this and you start doing this from Jump Street, you're going to see how successful you are and how much credibility you get to your customers. You can give them that out the door price. So let's say an iPhone 15 customer, and I have examples here for 1 line or 2 line, and you have to customize this to your tax rate. I use a 9.68% tax rate, which is what is down in St. Louis, actually, I think currently. So iPhone 15 is $149.99 right now on the port. And the device protection is a must. I'm putting that on everybody's plan. It's $12 device protection on that phone. And then it has to be on a $60 rate plan. So the $149.99 for the phone, plus the $12 for the device protection, plus the $6 for the rate plan is going to be $221.99. Plus, I'm going to make sure they get a case and a screen protector, right? So let's just say $15 each for that. Again, make this math your own. But my total there is $251.99. Then I'm going to put my tax on it at 90.68%. So it ends up being another $24.39. Bottom line, my out the door price is $276.38. So if I'm knowledgeable enough to tell that customer that I'm having an interaction to, and this customer example is a one-line customer. I pitched 2 lines. They don't want it. They just need one. No standard book about just 1 line. No problem, Mr. and Mrs. Customer. I'll tell you what, I'll get you out the door today with your new iPhone 15. Unlimited talk, text, data, plus protection. We'll get your case, your screen protection, your first month of service. Everything with taxes out the door today will be $276.38. Sound good? If you can give them that number, $276.38, you're going to wow them like, oh, dang, this guy really knows what he's talking about. Instantly builds trust, instantly builds rapport, and they're going to want to come back to your store to work with you because you obviously know what you're talking about, right? They're going to trust you. Any recommendation you then give that customer, they're like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. I'm going to go with him, or she knows what she's talking about. I'm going to go with her, right? You give them that price, you're going to sound like a professional. If it's a 2-line deal, get your 2-line price in there, and you don't have to have this like memorized to a T. Make a little cheat sheet. Make a little cheat sheet on the index card of your top maybe 3 or 4 selling phones. Do 1-line deal, 2-line deal, 3-line deal, 4-line deal. And your price for out the door, right? You can have a little index card. So you can even have a cheat sheet. Oh, this person likes to introduce this. I glance at my index card. Yeah, you're looking at 2 of them. It's going to be $530.83 out the door. You have unlimited talk, text, data, plus protection on both of your iPhone 15s. 2 cases, 2 screen protectors, your first month of service, your setup fees, everything covered, $530.83 out the door. Sound good? Man, I'm telling you, this is a game changer. If you guys do this, in every scenario, you're gonna crush. And again, I say every scenario, but I mean every scenario where you have a customer wanting one of those 4 or 5 devices. Not necessarily every customer. It's a little unrealistic, but those top devices easily make your cheat sheet and make this work for you. All right. Now, one other promotion out there is Pay Later, which Pay Later, the easiest way to sell that one is $1,000 off of iPhone, no trade-in required. So if you have a Pay Later, which is Boost postpaid training, that's obviously kind of a separate training, but Boost does offer kind of their postpaid, which is Pay Later. If you're selling that, the best way to sell that is $1,000 off an iPhone, no trade-in required. That's music to someone's ears, and that's how you position Pay Later to take advantage of those sales. All right, now, let me jump into, before it sells stuff, let me jump into how to do an activation, because this is what is very important for you guys. And there's 2 ways I want to show you this. I want to show you this through, we're doing this hands-on, and show it through a training way. So you guys are kind of seeing this 2 different times. All right, so get over here. Oh, and by the way, just so you're aware of where to find this stuff. So what I just showed you, M-Learning, that was where you find your Boost promotions, right? What I'm showing you now, this is Boost Elevate. This is how to do your sales activations. This is how to actually perform the activation on your computer. Where do you find your training for that? That's going to all be at Boost Elevate. So the other one I showed you is basically the Boost sales portal. It kind of is how I look at it, where it has your knowledge for new hire training. Then Elevate is where you do your actual activations, and Elevate is their own company, right? It's your point of sale system. They have their own trainings as well, in addition to Boost. So all Boost trainings are located on their Boost site, and Elevates are on the Boost Elevate site, right? But what I wanted to show you, this is their homepage here on Boost Elevate. You guys should all see this view. If you go down here and you click on knowledge base, not the icon, but the word knowledge base, it's hyperlinked. You click on knowledge base, it's going to take you into all the trainings that they have out here for you. This is way more than I can cover in one call, but again, this is where I get the information for my calls. So everything that I'm looking for, they have tons of webinars out here. They have how to do an activations. Everything is right here for you guys. So let's just walk through how to process an add-a-line activation. Okay. And you see here, they have all these different trainings here. So if you want to use how to process an add-a-line, how to do a device exchange, how do I do a mix and match in the guided sales flow? How do I, everything on there, how to put inventory in, how I take inventory out, all that stuff's here for you guys. All right, but let's just do the quick kind of do an activation. Okay. Okay. So you see when you go in the sales system, you're going to go on in Elevate. You click on Guided Sales Flow, right? So this is the example version. You go in Guided Sales Flow, and once you click on Guided Sales Flow, it'll take you to the screen where it says new existing customer or new customer. This scenario is for an add line, right? So this scenario is going to be add existing customer. If it was new customer, it'd be new, but we're going to do add lines. So let's say it's existing customer. From there, you're going to click on it, go to account summary. You would enter the account customer's phone number and PIN, and you would look up his account. Once you look up the account, you can see it upgrade device, add a line. You start the activation process for add a line first, enter the zip code, check availability. Is this new or port in? Select it if it was new. This is going to be a new number. Select the IMEI of the phone, put in the IMEI of the device. Once it's complete, you're going to make sure it's check OK. Next, enter the SIM card ICC ID. Click on continue. Now select your rate plan. So whatever rate plan the customer wants to go on, they're going to $50 rate plan here. Then it calculates it, because again, remember, add lines are prorated, right? So in this version, the prorated amount of $968 for the selected service plan has been added to the activation payment due today. And then select features. This is where they would select their any kind of like device protection. And pause here. So select features. This is device protection. You see how far down in the activation steps we are before you do device protection? What I want to call out here is it's very important. You are pitching device protection, which I notice I'm not calling insurance. I'm calling device protection. The power of words. People like to have devices protected. They don't want to pay for insurance. But it comes at the end. If you pull the rookie mistake, which happens with a lot of new hires, they're going through the sales process. They get this screen. They get to the add-on, select features. Do you want to add insurance? How much is that? $8 a month? No, I'm good. Okay. You miss it, right? That same customer, if you started out that conversation, it's unlimited talk, text, data plus protection for $58 a month, or give them that full price with the phone. But even if you're just going rate plan, unlimited talk, text, data plus protection for $58 a month, if you quote it that way, that's going to stick. Then when you get to this screen, I already know I'm putting device protection on there because I already told him unlimited talk, text, data plus protection for $58 a month. We already covered that. He already said, yeah. So I'm good to go. I'm adding that feature on. If I make that rookie mistake, I get to this page and I say, oh, select features. Do you want to add insurance rate bucks? I'm going to get a no. That exact same customer, if I would have said unlimited talk, text, data plus protection for $58 a month, they would have said yes. Okay. It happens a ton and tons of times. So trust me on that. Do not wait till the end to do your service add-ons. Make sure you're aware of that ahead of time. So then if you need to add any accessories on here, you can also add accessories on here as well. And you could proceed to your summary so you get your total for your customer. And then you would proceed to your subscribers. Lastly, you hit add to cart. Once you hit add to cart, you can go in and take their payment, the activation bundle, including the device, SIM card, bill payment, activation, and the discount will all apply in the shopping cart. If you're not getting your right pricing, something's wrong. Like if you're not getting your discounted device pricing at this step, something's wrong. You want to make sure that device pricing is correct for you, and then you make your payment and tender the type, for example, cash in this instance. All right. Now, just want to see. Okay, so the same thing, I want to walk you through that same kind of deal, but let's do it in real time. Instead of just reading it, let's actually do it ourselves. So if I exit out of this and go into Elevate, okay, so I'm in Elevate Web. I just logged in. I'm logging into a store. So let's say I'm hopping into a store here, hopping into my store, and this is now live. I'm in a live account. This isn't Elevate Web. I'm actually using one of our dealers who's been so generous to create a login, so I can help show you guys this kind of stuff in real time with KG Premier. So right now it's loading up. Oh, they have not opened the register yet. Robert, I don't think I can open the register, can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Go to the click on register operations.
Open register. Should I just open it at
Like
0?
that?
Yep. Okay.
That's okay. Just click open register. That's all.
Okay, so I won't mess anything
mess
up.
with their money, okay? Please.
Okay.
It's a live account.
Okay, good. That's why I was like, oh.
And then I get a
No
call
fun.
from one of the retailers.
Right. Okay, so now we need to go to the dashboard. So you're in Elevate. You need to go to your dashboard here. We're in the dashboard. Okay, so up when you go to your Elevate guided sales flow, you can see you're in Elevate. Click on the shopping cart up here on top. You can see I have all my options here. I have Boost You Learning is in here, so that You Learning that I showed you that separate site is tied into your Elevate. You can get to it right here. If it's even faster, you can see you guys have this right here in ePay. This is your shortcut. Right here is going to take you to that new higher training stuff I just showed you. It's right here. All right, but for the activation, we're down here in guided sales flow. So customer comes in. Let's do a new activation. All right, let's say it's customer coming off your street. So that customer comes in, and let's just say this situation, we just did existing, right? So add a line. Let's do new. So this is a new customer, and they are over 16. Confirm that. And we got to put their zip code in. Do we have service in their area? We check their zip code. Yep, we do have service here. All right, let's just do a new number, no port in, right? This guy's going to be new to Boost. Then you're going to enter the IMEI, and I have one saved here. So go ahead and get that. You enter the information off your SIM card here, right? So the information on the back of your SIM card is going to go right in here. Yep. So wasn't it? Let me type it in manually here.
You need your IMEI number here.
Okay, gotcha. All right, 1 second.
Would you like an IMEI?
Yeah, because I thought I had that saved here. I don't have the IMEI. Yep.
Okay, let me send you one. 1 second.
So this is like you guys have the IMEI available. We'll put that in. This is me buying time.
All right, let me give you that number. 351
Yep.
606
Yep.
571
Yep.
247
Yep.
914. Yep.
Yep, it's customer owned device. So in this situation, customer owned device, this is like a BYOD, right? So, okay, yep, that phone is compatible with our network, so we know it's good to go. Prior to activation, make sure we insert the SIM into the device and confirm the device reads SIM with no issues. If the SIM is not supported, the customer need to contact the original carrier. We know the blue SIMs that we sell you guys from DCI are going to be supported. So this is where we enter in the SIM card number, the ICC ID, which we had on our SIM card, and that PUC code.
Well, Adam, I think you forgot to mention this very important part here.
Yep.
Always go with the SIM color recommended here on the screen.
Robert, hey, thank you. This
You're
right
welcome.
here, you guys, this is such a big miss sometimes. See what it says here? Please use the BTN black SIM card for the activation. And then it says, if needed, the 5G rainbow can be used for the activation. Okay, you guys, this is such a huge call. This is a huge takeaway from this call. Make sure you're activating on the one it's telling you to use, not the also used. Use the main one, because compensation is tied to you following the recommendation given in Elevate. If the system tells you black and I use a white, I'm missing out on money. I'm leaving money on the table, and you're probably going to get a call from your boost rep and your DCI rep saying, hey, you're missing out on a lot of these SIM activations. You know that each one of those is profit earned for your store and you're just not making that money for just because you're putting the wrong SIM card in, a lot of times people just don't realize it. Like, oh, really? I had no idea. You know, it's an easy fix. Just follow it. Do what they're telling you to do. So you follow the information on there, enter that SIM code in there, enter their PUT code in there. Do you have the PUT code for this one by chance? For the SIM card that you sent the other day?
I think that was also on that picture I sent you.
Was it? Okay.
Let me read that for you. 1 second.
Thanks. Oh, I got it. I found it.
You got it?
Yep, I got it. 6 times another one. Here it is. The PUT code, you guys, is on the top of those SIM cards. This one is 69.
Well, actually, that's not this one, Adam. You want to go with that?
No, it is. This ends in 0467. This is it.
But I think it's the 753 number, Adam, the one below. It's not the PUT code, the UPC code.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So it's the first barcode on the top, right?
Yeah, I did them backwards. Yeah.
Yep. 753 960. No, you were good. Over there it was fine.
753 960
01 816 4. 753 960. Oh, one more zero. Sorry about that.
960.
Now you have too many zeros there.
00 18164.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sure. So you got your SIM number in, you got your PUC ID number in. You can see this is a BYO device. Then we want to select what rate plan. Customer may qualify for additional pricing. This is where we do CIP verification. In this example, I'm going to bypass the CIP, but you guys always want to do CIP for your customers to make sure. But for time's sake, I'm just going to skip that right now because I know we're already a little over.
But also, this is a BYOD, so there's no reason for us to do a CIP.
Don't even need it. Yep. And then your rate plans. So you can see this guy is on the $55 Unlimited Plus. This is our $50 plan with device protection. It shows us 55, right? So it can seem a little confusing because you're not doing the 54 for 100. You're doing the $55 plan, the Unlimited Plus, which is $50 with device protection. Then you're going to select the features. And this, since it's a BYOD, we don't have device protection available on it. If you needed to add any other data features, this is where you could do it now. Like if you need the global roaming, you could do $10 a month for global roaming. But this is where you would add your features on. Since we don't have any, we don't need to do anything extra there. You can go to add accessories. If you had any add accessories that you need to put in, you would put your accessories in right here. In this example, again, for time's sake, we're going to skip it. Proceed to summary. And then we will proceed to activation summary. You can see the total for the customer. It's going to be $103.68. So I can see his out the door pricing here. But I am not going to proceed farther than this because I do not want to actually activate a phone. But you proceed the activation process. It would reconfirm all the customer's details, and then it would activate the phone. And we go back to ePay, ring it up, and you're good to go. But I don't want to do that part. Now, with that, so that's kind of the meat and potatoes of it. All these step-by-steps of these activation processes, again, they are linked for you. You can not only scroll through them like I did, they do have live demos where you can click on them. It won't let you proceed unless you click in the right boxes. So play around with that. If you guys need to get more familiar with it, there's tons and tons of stuff out there for you guys. So really cramming this all into a half-an-hour call is kind of just giving that high-level cliff notes. There's 7 or 8 classes that you guys should be taking to really get yourself up to speed and feel comfortably on the sales floor. As any new rep, stick around your veterans. Stick by your veterans, as much as you can for your first couple of weeks on the sales floor. Watch what they do, learn from them. You're going to pick up any tips and tricks. And if there's anything you need extra training on, please reach out to us. We're here for you. We're happy to schedule any trainings with you and get you guys up to speed on anything else that you may have questions on. But that is kind of it for now. I know we're about 10 minutes over. Are there any questions out there at this time? Or is there anything not covered you want to see covered on a future upcoming training call? All right. Well, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. We look forward to talking to you soon. Get out there and crush it. Let's see some great numbers here in January. Have a great one. Thank you, guys.